There are just some trips you don't forget. This was one of them.
Brian, can you hold this? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
From the moment we pulled up, we realized it was going to be an interesting situation. That right there is a flood tide. And before we even got on the boat, Brian had gotten some intel that it was pretty choppy out there on the water. And if I'm being completely honest, I was pretty reluctant about the situation. The word ominous was an understatement. And it seemed like the closer we got, the more dark the clouds had gotten. But these two roughnecks seemed to be unfazed by the situation. There was no turning back at that point.
I think we can do it.
Live lining. That's how we're rolling today. And it didn't take Graham long to hook into something big.
Nice.
And then came the sharks. The clouds were getting darker and the sun was starting to set on us. But all we could catch was more rays and more sharks.
Not terribly late. Actually, all the pictures that I saw.
The sun went down and optimism started to fade. The fish went silent for about an hour, and then out of nowhere, Brian's line started to go out. Tick, 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 and it was gone.
What is that? You still blowing up on top. What the heck?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Clear these
Got
other
it,
lines.
got it. Go ahead.
Gotta be cobia. Oh, no.
Cobia on the line. Got him. She's just got a cobia on the line. Hold him on there.
I can't tell where we're at on the lines. There's a spotlight up there that would let us see some stuff.
Is that one going off too?
It's either going off or it's just tangled in me. It's most likely just tangled in me.
Oh, hold him on there, Sheets.
Of course they're good. He's coming up. He's got a net.
Woo!
Yeah, boy.
Where's the net at?
It's in that big rock. It's in that rock.
All right, got it.
I'm in both of them.
Get him, Graham. Got him. Yes.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Very nice.
We were
Gotcha.
quite happy with the
Yes.
34-inch cobia.
Yes. Michael, if you're watching, the curse is broken.
The curse is lifted.
The running joke was that Graham was cursed every time he went out fishing, but we broke the rules this time.
Yeah. Ha ha. Gotcha. She gone.
Circled around. She likes to go upstream.
Although we had not caught any big red drum yet, we were actually happy with the cobia that we had gotten. Brian suggested maybe we should hang out just a little bit longer. It was around 10:30 or so the last time he had caught a red drum at this particular spot. Well, 10:30 arrived and all hell broke loose.
Brian, can you hold this? Ooh. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah.
Well, yeah, so did I. You can.
No. Yep. Got it. Go ahead. Damn. Holy sh**. No. You're good. You're not a...
Graham had just caught a monster.
Jeez. This is nuts. Hold her up, man. Look at that. Nice. Oh, holy crap. Where's the... All right, so Graham just caught this monster, and then Sheets has got another fish on back there.
Now it was my turn.
It's gonna be one of the best ones.
Yeah. Keep the tip up.
Do your best to keep him away from the anchor. If he's not close to it right now.
Yeah.
There he is. Alright.
I got it.
She's got him. Let him go, man.
Drumming. Yeah.
Look how cold he is.
Oh, yeah.
Fish. Look at all those spots, man. He's got extra spots on him.
Well done. That's a
Awesome.
big one.
Good work, buddy.
Yes.
Good
That's a
work.
nice fish.
That's a good one, dude. Definitely. Yeah, man. Listen to him, dude. Listen to him. That's crazy. Listen to that.
He's drumming.
It's waiting for that.
Okay.
Full still.
You'll just take
Okay.
shots out of that.
From both sides. Grab them up.
Just
I
one.
just do one.
Do you want?
You'll feel when you get right in that corner,
Yeah.
it's like you're just lifting up against bone without damaging the gill.
Okay.
But you get in there.
Holy sh**.
Yeah.
Holy
Look at that.
Wayne.
Fish.
You missed out, brother. You missed
Sorry,
out,
dude.
Wayne. You missed out. Look at that.
We caught this
Beautiful
for you,
fish.
Wayne.
Oh,
You want to measure him?
yeah, let's do it.
We'll help you get a good hand holding it where you can hold it out. And get,
Old man. Wow. So, that's a 0. Looking at a 44.
Yes.
44. It's a good
Yes.
fish, man.
yeah.
Catch 410, baby. Woo!
Love it.
The Graham King curse had been lifted. We had caught a nice cobia and 2 big red drum. Not bad at all. As we got back to the dock, we were reminded of how great fishing should feel. If you're an angler, you know that every time isn't successful. But in the end, you live for days like this.